This is the 12-volt brushless drill kit from Hoto. They make high-quality tools and gadgets just like this, so in this video I wanted to share with you what this is all about. When you first get this product, it's packaged nicely, and then the nice thing about it is all the tools comes in its own little carrying case right out the bat, so you have something designated for all your tools to go in, and this feels pretty sturdy. It's solid on the outside, so if you drop it, it should be okay and withstand some of it. And then it's easy to open and easy to close, and it keeps your tools all secure inside of it. That way they're not rocking and falling around in there. On one half of the toolkit, it comes with all your typical tools that you would usually use, like needle nose pliers, a tape measure, an adjustable, what are they called? It also comes with a hammer, I know what that is, and it also has your screwdriver, and then it also has this little cap for you to put on the end of your hammer. That way you can use it as a rubber mallet. And then on the other side of the toolkit, you have to open the little latch, and then you will see the brushless drill, and then it will have all your different drill bits and different bits to allow you to use it as a screwdriver. So it comes with all that on the other side. All right, let's first start off with this side of the toolkit, starting with the tape measure. First of all, I really like this design. It works basically the opposite way a tape measure typically does, and that is when you bring it out to your desired length, it automatically stays in that position, and the only way to recoil it back into the tape measure is to hit the button on top. Most tape measures automatically keep going back into the tape measure, and then you have to lock it to keep it at its distance, but I kind of like this design better. That way it automatically holds whatever length I'm trying to measure. The needle nose pliers has a spring in it, so they automatically come open, and then they work like normal needle nose pliers. Nothing cool there. I still don't remember the name of it. Pliers, adjustable wrench, a wrench. So this thing works good. I'm sure you've seen it before. Nothing special here, just a nice solid tool. When I say nothing special, I don't mean anything against the tool. They are good quality items, and I feel like they're very durable, so I don't want you to think less of it. I just mean like, it's just a tool. I'm sure you're familiar with it. That's kind of what I mean. Then we have the hammer, and this thing has a little bit of pros and cons. The cons is when I was using it, I seem to have scuffed up the end of the hammer, so I don't know what kind of coating they put on this to make it look nicer, but when I was actually using it, it seems to scuff it up and make it look kind of used or scuffed there, so I don't know what that's all about, but it worked fine. It feels really good. I like the material. It kind of has this like rubbery coating, so it doesn't feel slippery in your hand. And then my favorite feature about it is it has a little magnet on the top of it where you can put your nail into it. That way it's easy to start your nails if you're ever hammering something. I find that to be super useful, and I think it's a nice little touch on it. So I like the hammer. The screwdriver, pretty simple as well, has that same rubbery material. Okay, now let's get to the other side. Right there, instructions on how to use it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So you have all of your different bits right here. I ended up using this one to test out the screwdriver with the screws I had, so that is the one I used, and let me tell you about it. Now when it comes to this 12-volt brushless drill, I was actually really pleased with how it performed, but it also looks really sleek as well. You can see that it has a nice modern design. It has a nice large button up here to switch it from drill mode to just regular screw mode, and then it has a LED screen in the back of it that will turn on once you hit the trigger. And then you'll be able to see how much power you have. You'll see your battery life, and then you'll see the power output of the drill as well. And you can turn it all the way down to level 1, or you can turn it all the way up to level 30. And then if you hit this little button on the bottom, it's going to show you this little heartbeat icon, and basically that makes the drill pulse. So instead of just a continuous power output, it's more of a if that makes sense. I know my demonstration might not be as accurate, but you'll be able to hear it in the video that I took. So all of that is showcased right on the back of it. And then it also has a little button to let you know if you're drilling forwards, or if you switch it the other way, it's letting you know that you're drilling backwards and reversing a screw. The charging port is on the bottom, and that is just a regular USB-C port. And then that's basically it. All you have to do is screw in the screw up top here, which I'm sure you're familiar with. And then if you put the drill in between going forward and backwards, it's kind of like the lock mode. Then the trigger won't work, and that's how you're supposed to store it when you're not using it. So here it is, the complete tool set. This is everything you'll get in this little bundle, and I feel like this is the perfect starter kit to get at home. I feel like everyone should have one of these. We used to have similar toolkits to this, but they just weren't as good of quality. The tape measure was awful, and our old one actually broke. The needle nose pliers, I think we lost them somewhere, and the toolkit just wasn't as nice, and it didn't come with as many items that this does. So I feel like this is the complete bundle. You'll be able to drill stuff, screw stuff, manually use these tools, and I feel like this is awesome for just having around the house. It has all your common tools that you'll most likely be using, and they all work really good, and they're made out of good quality parts. At the time of this recording, this product comes in at a price of $200, which I feel like is a typical normal price for tools, especially good quality tools, and it comes with a nice drill set. I previously got some DeWalt drills, and just for like one drill was $200, and obviously that was a little bit nicer of a drill, but with this you're getting the whole toolkit with it, and you get all these little gadgets and whatnot, so I think it's a fair price. Those are my thoughts about that. I'm really pleased with this. It's way better than our old kit, and I feel like this would be perfect for a lot of people to have in their homes. So if you want it for yourself, then definitely check it out. I'll put a link in the description below, and this would make a perfect gift as well. So if you have someone that comes to mind that could use something like this, then definitely check it out for them as well. But there it is, the Hoto 12v Brushless Drill Kit. Check it out.